This video explores 8 practical Stoic principles to help manage and overcome overthinking by focusing on what is within our control, practicing mindfulness, embracing discomfort, and aligning with our core values. These timeless strategies offer a pathway to a calmer, more purposeful life. Learn how to apply these ancient techniques to everyday situations, breaking free from mental clutter and cultivating resilience and peace of mind. Have you ever found yourself trapped in a loop of overthinking? Maybe it's a decision you need to make, a conversation that didn't go as planned, or a future event that's weighing on your mind. Overthinking can feel like being stuck in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. But what if I told you that there's a way out, a method grounded in ancient wisdom that can help you break free from the cycle of overthinking? Today, we're going to explore Stoicism, a philosophy that has endured for centuries because of its practical approach to living a calm, focused, and meaningful life. By the end of this talk, you'll have 8 powerful Stoic strategies that you can start using today to conquer overthinking and find peace of mind. 1. Dichotomy of control. The first Stoic principle is the dichotomy of control. Simply put, there are things in life we can control and things we cannot. Overthinking often happens when we obsess over the latter things, like other people's opinions, past mistakes, or future uncertainties. In everyday life, imagine you're waiting for the results of a job interview. You've done everything you can, prepare thoroughly, presented yourself well, but now you're overthinking every detail, wondering if you get the job. Here's where the dichotomy of control can help. Recognize that the outcome is out of your hands now. What's within your control is your reaction. Instead of dwelling on what might be, focus on what you can do in the present, like working on other job applications or improving your skills. 2. Practice of mindfulness and present moment awareness. Next, the Stoics teach us the value of mindfulness and present moment awareness. Overthinking often pulls us into the past or the future, robbing us of the present moment. Stoicism encourages us to fully engage with the here and now. In everyday life, let's say you're having dinner with your family, but your mind keeps drifting to a stressful work project. You're physically present, but mentally absent. By practicing mindfulness, you can bring your attention back to the present, enjoying the meal and the company. This not only reduces overthinking, but also enhances your life's quality. 3. Negative visualization, premeditatio malorum. The third strategy is negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum. This might sound counterintuitive, but by imagining the worst-case scenarios, you can reduce the fear that drives overthinking. In everyday life, picture this: you're about to give a presentation, and you're overthinking every possible mistake you can make. Instead of spiraling, use negative visualization. What's the worst that could happen? Maybe you stumble over a word or forget a slide. By accepting these possibilities, you'll find that they're not as catastrophic as they seem, allowing you to approach the situation with calm and confidence. 4. Rational examination of thoughts. Stoicism also emphasizes the rational examination of thoughts. Overthinking often stems from irrational fears or exaggerated worries. By questioning the validity of these thoughts, we can dismantle their power. In everyday life, suppose you're convinced that a friend is upset with you because they didn't respond to your message. You start overthinking what you might have done wrong. Pause and ask yourself, what evidence do I have for this belief? Often, you'll find that your mind has jumped to conclusions without any real basis. By applying reason, you can prevent unnecessary anxiety. 5. Voluntary discomfort. The fifth technique is voluntary discomfort. Stoics believed that by intentionally facing discomfort, we can build resilience and reduce the fear of it, thus preventing overthinking. In everyday life, consider taking a cold shower in the morning. It's uncomfortable, yes, but it trains your mind to handle discomfort without overreacting. When real challenges arise, you'll find that you're less prone to overthink and more equipped to face them head-on. 6. Focus on virtue and purpose. Another key Stoic idea is to focus on virtue and purpose. When we align our actions with our core values, overthinking naturally diminishes because our mind is directed towards meaningful actions rather than endless speculation. In everyday life, imagine you're overthinking a difficult conversation you need to have with a colleague. Instead of getting lost in what-ifs, ask yourself, what's the virtuous thing to do here? By focusing on honesty, kindness, and courage, you can approach the conversation with clarity and purpose, rather than anxiety and doubt. 7. Amor fati, love of fate. The seventh principle, amor fati, or love of fate, is about embracing whatever happens. seeing it as necessary and beneficial. Overthinking often stems from resisting reality. By accepting and even loving your fate, you free yourself from this mental struggle. In everyday life, let's say your flight gets delayed and you start overthinking the inconvenience. Instead of getting frustrated, practice empathy, embrace the delay as part of your journey. Maybe it gives you time to read a book or reflect. By shifting your perspective, you turn a negative experience into an opportunity. 8. Memento mori, remember you will die. Finally, the Stoic practice of memento mori reminds us that life is short and time is precious. Overthinking often magnifies trivial matters. By reflecting on our mortality, we can focus on what truly matters. In everyday life, when you find yourself overthinking a minor issue, like an awkward social interaction, remind yourself of memento mori. Will this matter in a year? In 5 years? Probably not. By keeping the bigger picture in mind, you can let go of the small stuff and live more fully. So, there you have 8 Stoic strategies to help you break free from the cycle of overthinking. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality. It's not about lofty ideals, but about tools you can apply in your daily life. When you find yourself caught in the quicksand of overthinking, remember, focus on what you can control. Be mindful of the present, prepare for the worst, question your thoughts, embrace discomfort, align with your values, love your fate, and keep the bigger picture in mind. By practicing these principles, you're not just reducing overthinking, you're cultivating a mindset of resilience, tranquility, and purpose, and in doing so, you're stepping closer to living the life of a true Stoic life of wisdom, courage, and peace. Follow for more.